dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
Finding room inside the 40. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 47 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They run a draw here on second down. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Uses the stiff arm. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off down at the 2, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Dion Lewis to return. Oh, able to avoid him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. shoves him aside. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Throwing now is Brady. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Throwing is Brady on third down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He'll return it from the 6. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On play action, it's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 93 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Now, this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan, 99 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually...
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
File that under the heading of catastrophe. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On play action, now Brady. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
All right, we will save the week 1. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 23. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Now we take a... Glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Skirts by him at the 35. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with it. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now out come the Patriots. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and
he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. There he goes inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now a play fake. Brady. And right side caught. Hogan. The 40. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Yep.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. He's going to field this at the 4. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Broken tackle. And some room to work. Oh, he slipped it. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. An 80. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the... Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards of kick?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots continue to roll. Immediate dividends from their number one. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken around the 12. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Play action. Now it's Brady. Shakes off the sack. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. So another catch, more yards, and now enough yards to break the single-game record.
It seemed inevitable the way this game went.
And the Patriots trying to begin their title defense with a win on the Thursday opener. They can see the finish line now. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights him off. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This run defense was a weakness last year toward the bottom of the league, and early returns not good here this year.
And that's too bad because you and I both know that when you have something that's a weakness from your team the year before, you spend a lot of time out in the offseason, whether it's personnel, adjustments in scheme, all of those things.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them.
Chris Hogan, the 20, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down near the 34-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are few. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
I've been thinking way too much, and I'm way too gonna drive.